Hi everyone and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Sunday the 14th of October 2018. I'm using the Fairy Tarot cards. Let's have a look at what the cards want you to be aware of. So we have no reversals with this deck because there's extra information that's written down there. So I'm not going to use reversals here. Okay, so we've got a couple of things. We've got the Empress, who we had recently as well. So it's a time of new beginnings and fresh starts and looking to the future and having ideas and looking at what you can create with yourself. It's really nice. It's like we're in the middle of autumn or fall, and it's a time kind of between seasons, between the extremes of winter and summer. It's kind of the time when things start to live, things start to cool down a bit, and it's a nice time to kind of step back and see how you are at your best, or what you want your life to look like, and at its most extreme, at its most enchanting and wonderful. And in terms of the seasons, it's a really great time to look at what the future could potentially be like. So first of all, the Queen of Summer is loving, comforting, emotional, and intuitive. Listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others, perhaps too much. So, yeah. Listen to your heart, trust your intuition, take care of the people who you want. Remember that charity begins at home. If you're not helping yourself, you can't help others, but she looks all right. She looks like she's in good shape. So continue to take care of yourself, be loving, and enjoy this energy that you're in, because being in the Queen of Summer energy is beautiful, because it's like, it's the height of summer and it's the queen. She's loving, she's comforting, emotional. Like, imagine going to a party and you're all alone and you feel awkward and uncomfortable, and then you see the Queen of Summer and you're like, oh my God. And you give her a hug and she just makes you feel like you belong and everything's great. So listen to the loving energy that comes from within. The next card is the Star. Look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. That's so nice. And look, it's got the chalice well there from Glastonbury, the vesicas. They've got the lid there. That's amazing that they've chosen that as the Star. The Star is all about letting go of negativity, detoxing, having hope for the future, and really seeing potentially what could be. And then the Empress, I love the animation on this. She looks like a 50s musical star. Time to take action. The power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury and abundance. So it's a really beautiful day. It's all feminine, all female. So it's a day to relax, to nurture, to take care of yourself, to take activities that are meant to nurture and care for yourself. Today, you're not going to feel a great urge to compete or to compare yourself with others. You're under the umbrella of all of these great women. The Queen of Summer makes you feel loving towards yourself and others. The Star is going to say lovingly, let go of those negative thoughts. They're not helping you anymore. You know, sometimes you sit around and you're like ruminating about some person, or, you know, gritting your teeth, thinking about how someone wronged you, and then you have that moment and you're like, I'm sitting here contemplating how much I dislike someone, and I could be sitting here and enjoying myself and being grateful for the wonderful view and the food that I get to eat and the connection I have with spirit. You know, we have a choice, but It's nice when we have those awakening moments, because then we can say, okay, I'm going to let go of this negativity. Regardless of what's happened in the past, I'm going to look to the future with a sense of hope and optimism, because we don't know how amazing our life can turn out to be. Life can change completely at the snap of, in seconds. So we always have to be ready for miracles and wondrous things to happen in our lives. Marianne Williamson says that if miracles aren't happening in your life on a regular basis, something has gone wrong. And the star allows you to create miracles today. Finally, the Empress, again, is usually she's pregnant. Here we've got this little baby in a pea pod coming out, and it's new beginnings, and it's manifesting yourself as you are and seeing yourself at your best, seeing the potential of what you could possibly be. So I think it's a day where you get a break. It's externally, the world isn't going to demand very much of you, and you have a really great opportunity to look at your life and to step back from it a little bit, but to say, oh, wow, I do try really hard. Let's see what our life is like, and to take a loving look at it. And that will show you the good things and the bad things. You're able to let go of the negative today, to make space for positivity, and to re-embrace yourself and to dedicate yourself to living your best life. And saying the past is the past, I'm trying again. So if 2 months ago you said, I am going to live a spiritual life and I'm going to try my best, and you haven't done so well, you've meditated twice in those 2 months, then don't guilt yourself and say, oh, you didn't do it, and criticism. That's not going to help you. Love yourself and say, for whatever reason I didn't do it, let's look at a different type of meditation, or maybe I was too busy with the kids, and let's try again. Let's have hope that things can be better and try again. And that will lead to some sort of new beginning. But I'm getting long-term change, because the Empress is 3. It's about new beginnings, and it's about communicating with yourself. And I see this as success that allows for a life of luxury. I'm looking at the life of love and luxury and abundance. So long term, it's not just today. So you're able to see yourself who you really are, to let go of the negativity easily, to bring the positivity to the forefront, and you're able to express yourself creatively today. But more importantly, I think in your mind's eye, you're able to be creative and to see yourself as you could possibly be in 5, 10, 20 years from now. If someone had told me at 16 that by the age of 37 I was going to be a professional astrologer and tarot card reader, I would have just been like, what? We don't know what's going to happen. Life is full of miracles. Life is full of unimaginable, wonderful things. So you can manifest great things in your life. But again, today is a day where it's let go of control, hand things over, and let the universe surprise you with the wonderful things that it can bring into your life. So be willing to accept and to receive gifts and to receive compliments and to really enjoy that moment, instead of saying, well, it's great, but what about the future? Enjoy this day for what it is. It's a day of calm, quiet, loving yourself and seeing where you're at. And if you need to make tweaks to the future in terms of where you're going, you can do that in an easy, effortless way by loving yourself and comforting yourself, and not by criticizing yourself or saying, bad, you did this wrong again, how stupid of you. That's not how you change. 17 and 3 is 20, and 1 is 21. 2 and 1 is 3, and 3 is about new beginnings and communication. So 3 is the Empress. Usually, she is giving birth to this new thing. It's a new beginning. It's a doorway that you're walking through into the next chapter of your life. And you do that by communicating with yourself. And today I really see you communicating with yourself in the sense that you see the doorway, but you don't go through it quite yet. You contemplate it and make sure everything's right before you move through it. Make sure by the end of the day, you have some sort of long-term game plan in place in terms of your life, what you want to do with it, money-wise, relationship-wise, children-wise, or you've been really creative today. If you already have that plan in place, you know what you're doing, then enjoy this energy of these fabulous women to allow you and to receive their energy, receive that into your body and put your stamp on it and express it creatively. You have the power to do that, and you will really create something wonderful. So either way, you're going to be very productive, either on a practical level today or by planning a future long term that looks really lovely and fabulous and really sees you as the best you that you can be. So I hope you have a wonderful day. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to audio reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.